Hi guys, welcome back once again to my channel. My name is Adiola. You can call me Dels. It's a beautiful Sunday evening, and we're back again with our analysis. Okay, I don't want to waste your time. Let's just head up to the chart and um, yeah, see what's happening in the market. I hope your week was good, by the way, and I hope it was good. Yeah, sure. So let's just get to the chart and see what's going on. All right, last week was a very interesting week for us, and we saw quite a lot of movement in the market last week. And there was also a news on CAD, Canadian dollar, last week, and the news was positive. It was an employment uh, news on CAD, which was positive. So, which means Canadian dollar, it's going to be bullish, all right, and that makes Euro CAD bearish because Euro CAD is a cross pair of Canadian dollar. Okay, so this month I have a positive feeling on EuroCAD that EuroCAD is going to move, just as we have seen in my previous video. EuroCAD has been consolidating since January. Okay, this is February, and since the beginning of January, EuroCAD has been consolidating. It moved out of the first wide range consolidation, as you can see here. This consolidation right here, move out of the wide range consolidation, and from here to here, move out of there and consolidated again in this area. Okay, so but we'll get back to that later. So let's just start from the beginning, which is Aussie USD. All right, now please, before we continue, kindly subscribe to my channel, please. Okay, subscribe to my channel and like the video so this analysis can get through to a lot of viewers out there. Okay, please. All right, yeah, so this is Australian USD, and this is a 4-hour time frame, by the way. Let's head to the daily time frame. The daily time frame is giving us a bearish move, rather. As you can see, this is a bearish move on the weekly time frame. Daily time frame also bearish. We're seeing a very strong resistance right here that pushed price down below, resistance up here, and it also coincide with the bearish trend line, so which makes it a very strong point of interest. It pushed price down below, and now price is in a support zone. Okay, price is in a support zone, and moving up to the 4-hour time frame, as we can see, price has created a double bottom right here. So there's a probability that price will push. If this top is broken, price might push this support zone, might push price to probably 0.6700. From there, then the continuation of the downtrend might happen. Okay, let's quickly take a look at this on the daily time frame. This support right here was broken on the USD card, right? That is first, number one. Okay, now is in the second support level. Okay, so if we're going to be pulling out our Fibonacci tool, from here to here, you can see that the premium price is between 0.66600 upward. So the premium price is from 0.66600 upward. So if this let me get this out of the way. Okay, if this double bottom hold, right, and if this neckline right here is broken to the upside, there is a probability that price will retest and continue to the upside to fill out this um, um, premium side of things, right, before continuation to the downside, since the overall trend of the markets on Aussie USD is down, and beside the US dollar is is uh, is also bullish because of the non-farm payroll that happened 2 weeks ago, which was positive, right? And looking at it on the 1 hour time frame, we can see a very large imbalance right here. So hopefully price is going up to fill this imbalance, and if it can break this, the beginning of this imbalance right here, let me put a rectangle here. Yes, there's an imbalance right here. So if price will fill up this imbalance and still go up further, then there's a higher chance price will still continue to go up to test the premium price before continuation downward. That is my projection on Aussie USD. Okay, so Aussie USD daily time frame is going down, is in a downtrend actually. Okay, and now on the 4 hour time frame, price has given us a double bottom right here. Okay, and a double bottom to fill up this imbalance. If this imbalance is filled and this other block right here is on the daily time frame is broken, is not broken, but instead it hold, then price will probably continue. But if this other block is not held and it's went and price still went past it, then there is a possibility that price will continue up to the upside, right, to test the premium zone around this area, right, before continuation to the downside. Okay, so that's my projection on Aussie USD. So I'm just going to watch out for this. I'm not going to be taking any trade on Aussie USD for now, so I'm just going to be stepping aside to watch how things unfold on Australian USD. If I make any decision on it, I'll let you guys know. Okay, so up to the next pair. Now we have the Euro card. There was a news on card. There was a card news last week Friday. Like I said, card news is usually released it's days after month end. Okay, the NFP is always released every first Friday of the month, right? Every first Friday of the month, and card news is always released 8 days after the month end, right? Now the card news was bullish, right? Good. But as you can see here, which means Eurocard is definitely going to be bearish, right? But as you can see here, price has not broken out of this consolidation yet, and it's still retesting this support area. This was once a resistance, right? This was once a resistance, which later became a support. And what happened? Price came back to it and pushed further to the upside, right? But right here, I'm still seeing the market structure to be bearish because of this lower highs and lower lows right here. And that is another confluence for me. We have the high, lows, the lower highs, lower lows. Now it's giving us another lower high. Okay, so which means there is a higher chance that this support zone on EuroCAD is going to be broken. Okay, so if we have a break of this EuroCAD, if we have a break of this support zone to the downside, I'll be expecting a retest up to retest this support as a resistance, then continuation to the downside, probably to this next support right here. Okay, so EuroCAD is, for me, my bias on EuroCAD is bearish since CAD news was bullish last week, so there is a higher chance that EuroCAD is going to be bearish. The next pair we're going for is the USD JPY and pound USD rather. Now, alright, now pound USD has broken out of the wide range it was since January, as you can see right here. This range has now been broken, right? This range has been broken. So I was looking at pound USD last week. When this range was broken to the downside, pulling out my Fibonacci retracement from the swing high to the swing low, as we can see, I already set my premium zone. Something interesting happened on pound USD last week, which I took a little loss on. Price got to this level right here, right? And mind you, from the 50% fib zone downward is supposed to be the discount zone. And normally I'm not supposed to take a sell trade, a sell from a discount area. Rather, I should be looking forward to take a sell from the premium area, that is from 50% fib zone up to the 100% fib zone or 61% fib zone, right? Okay, but seeing this bearish engulfing candle right here, that got my attention. Okay, so zooming to the 1 hour time frame, I decided to take a sell at this fair value gap right here and putting my stop loss up above this area, only for me to realize that this was just an inducement, right? Looking at it on a 4 hour time frame, this was just an inducement to induce traders to take a sell trade from here, thinking price will continue to go down. Meanwhile, price has not hit the premium zone yet. So that's the reason why I marked this area here. This rectangle right here, this gray rectangle marks my 50% to 61.8% fib zone, which marks my premium zone. Though from 50% upward is supposed to be the premium zone, but I just mark here to notice kind of just kind of like a sign to to notify me once price gets to this area, then I should be looking for a price action to sell, a bearish price action to sell from that area, right? So I quickly cut my losses short earlier, realizing that this was just an inducement. Okay, so I quickly cut my loss on time, only for price to come back and went back up again. Okay, so hopefully this week price is going to move into the premium zone. Then once price move into the premium zone, then we should be expecting a bearish price action to sell to the downside. Okay, so from 1.26400 or 1.26500 upward should be the premium zone area. Okay, so once price gets to the premium zone area right here, we should be expecting a bearish price action to sell to the downside. So pound USD is one of the pair that I'm looking forward to trade for next week. All right, so I'm looking forward to trade that for next week. So once I see a bearish price action around this area here, hopefully this fair value gap will also be mitigated, then I'll be taking a sell around here. Okay, to take a profit down here at 1.25 thousand. So that's it for pound USD for us. Since USD pairs are going to the upside, then it is only wise for us to expect a bearish movement on any USD cross pair, right? Yeah, that's it. So the next pair we're going for is the USD JPY. Like I said last week, USD JPY is going to be bullish, right? Yeah, bullish. And it was. Last week was bullish. Now, I was expecting this fair value gap here, right here, this imbalance to be mitigated. But instead, it didn't. Instead, we see a very strong, bullish rejection right here, judging by this candle, right? Yeah, judging by this candle. This doji, so I don't know what kind of doji is this. Maybe shooting star or whatever they call it. But anyways, this was a very nice rejection from the buyers. Okay, and from this rejection, price went up further to the upside. Right now, I'm expecting price to come back to retrace this support. It used to be a resistance before, but now it becomes a support. Okay, so pulling out my Fib zone as usual from here. To here. This is considered as the discount zone to buy from. That's if you're looking at the larger frame, but drawing our swing low from this area right here. Okay, you should be expecting to see this zone 148.500 or 1.48.600 down to 147.700 as our discount area. Okay, so now I've marked on the 1 hour time frame, I've marked this fair value gap as a place that I'm willing to buy from. And as you can see, the fair value gap collides with it's inside the discount area. Okay, so I'm expecting price to retrace down to this fair value gap right here before continuation to the upside, right? Since this fair value gap is within the discount zone, so that's a very strong confluence right there. For me, is a strong confluence because the fair value gap is inside the discount zone. So I'm expecting price to retrace down to this area before continuation to the upside. Then hopefully price will continue going up to 151,500 or thereabouts because of this double top that was here. So there's definitely going to be some buy side liquidity around this area. Okay, this is a double top right here, so there's definitely going to be some buy side liquidity around here in which price is willing to take. Then once that happens, we'll just wait and see what's going to happen next on USD JPY. Okay, so my bias on USD JPY is still bullish. So USD JPY is also one of the pairs that I'm willing to trade this week. All right, so what I'm expecting now is a retracement to the downside, a retracement to this zone right here is in the discount zone. Okay, 148,200, right? Since there is an imbalance there, or if we see any bullish price action around here, which I think might definitely be an inducement. Okay, but we'll have to be very careful and keep our risk low, right? So that is it. So right now price looks like it's coming back down, in which I've taken advantage of this movement already. As you can tell, I'm already in a sell right here. All right, so I'm expecting to take my profits down below here, or once the market open by Monday, I'll move my take profits to this area, then expecting to see a continuation to the upside, right? So that's it for USD JPY. The next pair we're going for is gold, which is actually a commodity, by the way. Now this is gold. Gold gave us a double top in this area. My bias on gold is going to be bearish, judging by this double top right here, right? Even though buy side liquidity has been taken, right? Buy side liquidity has been taken. This fair value gap has been mitigated also by this move right here. Now price is heading to the downside. If I can see a break of this support, this is a support right now. If I can see this support get broken to the downside, and it's also coincide with the trend line also, as you can see, yeah, it also coincide with the trend line. So if this support is broken, this trend line will also definitely be broken, right? So support broken, price retest this support as resistance and continuation to the downside. So I'm expecting this support to be broken to the downside, retest it before taking a sell based on bearish price action to the downside. Okay, so there's nothing much on gold to analyze, because in my own opinion, I think gold is done with being bullish, right? Yeah, it's done with being bullish. So I just need to wait. If this support is broken, I expect a retest, then boom, to downside. Probably take my profit at 2,000, but that will also depend on the news though. If you can find any news on gold, I'll let you guys know. So the last but not the least is crude oil. crude oil has, throughout last week, crude oil has been trending to the upside, judging by this trend line right here, right? Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Now price is almost at this resistance zone. Okay, it's almost at resistance zone. I'm not going to be taking trade on crude oil for now, but if you still want to take any trade on crude oil, you probably should be expecting a continuation to the upside, maybe a little bit of consolidation around here, then taking of stop losses, blah blah blah, then continuation to the downside. But if you're not already in a trade on crude oil, I wouldn't advise you to take any trade, either buy or sell, in the middle of the range, because right now crude oil is already in the middle of this swing high and this swing low. Okay, so what I'll advise is just wait. If you can wait, if price gets to this resistance right here and you see some rejection along this resistance, you can take a sell to the downside. Or if price didn't get here and you see price come back to the trend line, you see some rejection and some nice confirmation on the trend line, you can take a buy. Okay, so there's nothing much to analyze on crude oil. So the two pairs that I'm looking forward to trade, there are three actually for this week, is EuroCAD, which I'm expecting to be bearish, Pound USD, which I'm also expecting to be bearish. Once price gets to the premium zone, I'll be looking forward to find a trade. Then USD JPY, which I'm expecting to be bullish, only for me to wait for price to retest, retrace to the downside before continuation. Then probably gold too. If I see a nice move on gold, probably a nice break of this support zone and this trend line, retest, then bearish to the downside. So that's it, guys. So I hope you guys find something to learn on this analysis. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video, and see you next week. Please subscribe to my channel once again, like the video, and you can share the video to as many as you want. Yeah, thank you, and see you next week Monday. Bye.